Project Highland has been one of the most talked about changes coming for the Model 3, but what is included in this entire refresh? We're going to talk about all the confirmed and actually coming soon changes to the interior and exterior of your Model 3. Let's get into it in this video. A lot of new information came out on the Twitter account Tesla Scope. We're going to go over exactly what is talked about to be changing, and number one has everything to do with the lighting. Ambient lighting is said to be coming to the Model 3, and while some think this is an optional benefit, many other manufacturers have been including RGB lighting, or red, green, blue, color changing lighting, and apparently it's coming to the Project Highland. So the car does get dim at night. It's a nice feature to have, but what are some of the bigger features coming? This next one has everything to do with the seats. Ventilated seats are said to be coming to the Project Highland, so now you'll have the ability to control temperature-controlled seats, especially helpful in the summertime. I think these ones are a welcome change to the Model 3. So this one gets a lot of excitement whenever I see people do reviews on this accessory. I would love to have this in my Model 3. It is said that a rear screen infotainment center may be coming to the Project Highland. So just like the Model S, for example, now you may have a touch screen where you can control the temperature or switch between songs. Basic functions may be coming to the Project Highland. One of the biggest noticeable features, there's been renderings going around, is the exterior of the new Model 3. Apparently, it's going to be longer and sleeker, but we've seen the Model 3 Project Highland driving around California, and it does look relatively the same. So when those covers come off, we may see brand new Matrix headlights. It's already been confirmed that the headlights will be different, but will they be the Matrix headlights? And now your taillights are different as well. We've seen footage of the Project Highland driving around with new amber vertical turn signals, so it hints that the taillights will be a different shape, much sleeker, more modern. So time will tell, but I'm pretty sure these two changes with the headlights and taillights are coming. So this one I've never talked about. It's brand new. I heard it just days ago. This breaking news. I have seen sources say in this thread as well that a new front camera and rear camera may be coming, adding to the features of your autopilot and full self-driving, eliminating blind spots, so helping with that parking as well. Since they removed the sensors, now we are relying on Tesla Vision. So what do you think about possible new cameras in the front and the rear? I can tell you, whenever I preview my cameras on my screen, I really wish sometimes I had the ability to see on the front of the car in certain situations. So Project Highland, it's likely that you're going to get more cameras. Those more cameras are going to be confirmed hardware for. No Tesla Model 3 is being shipped currently with hardware 4. So what is this? They're new higher ability cameras. So not only do we just talk about more cameras, but now hardware 4 is going to be included. The Model Y, the 4680 battery, has been spotted with these new hardware 4 cameras. And there are words about the infotainment changing and upgrading as well. New information about your steering wheel we've never talked about as well. Now a new drive-by-wire system is being talked about, and what that is your Tesla will rely on digital information while you're steering to allow for a smoother ride. It'll eliminate small bumps and vibrations. I don't know how it does this, but through the technology, things like potholes, it'll mute those effects on your Tesla. So the new steer-by-wire systems coming to Teslas in the Project Highland, pretty cool update with your steering. As a recap, exterior, new taillights, new turn signals, new shapes to your taillights and headlights as well. Matrix headlights are said to be coming, and now two new cameras talked about, with the front camera being added and now a new bumper camera, all with hardware 4. Recap of the interior, new drive-by-wire systems are coming, a possible rear seat infotainment center as well, and ambient lighting. As far as your technology behind the infotainment center, upgrades there as well. Very, very exciting changes to your Model 3. And last but not least, we don't want to forget the ventilated seats. Those are confirmed. Leaked videos show that as well. So the elephant in the room is this. When is this coming and how much is it going to cost? So here's what to expect. I think a lot of these upgrades to the Teslas are not really cost intensive. Things like lights or changing even the headlights aren't overly expensive. Even the 4680 battery, that's the least expensive battery to make. We'll see if that is included in the Project Highland. But these infotainment center upgrades, maybe a rear screen, I expect the price to be the same right now as it is. I don't really expect much of an increase, maybe $500 to $1,000. So when is this going to come out? There's a current incentive if you take delivery of a Model 3 before the end of June. So I think that is Tesla's initiative to remove current inventory. I think the Project Highland will be available online in July to September timeframe, 1 to 3 months approximately. So when do you buy? If you're in the market for your first Model 3, or maybe you have a Tesla and you're thinking about trading it in, I would buy right now. If you're okay not getting things like those new ambient lights, ventilated seats, and all the other things that we mentioned. Why? Because there's things like unlimited supercharging miles if you take delivery during a certain time frame. There's things like thousands of dollars off of a Model 3 and other Teslas available right now. You can get a lot of current inventory at discounted prices right now. If you want the Project Highland, I would 100% wait, because again, I do believe this price will not be too far off of what the Model 3s are right now. I am almost certain that it's going to qualify for the EV tax credit, and you're going to get all those new features. So if you're looking at the upgraded Project Highland, I would wait about 1 to 3 months. Will the prices stay the same, and are we going to get these features, or are we going to be surprised with brand new features we haven't even talked about? If you're new to the channel or you're a current Tesla owner, consider subscribing to get those updates. And if you are buying a Tesla, my referral link is down in the description. If you use that to buy your Tesla, you get rewards, as do I, so I would greatly, greatly appreciate it. The only way I know that you're out there watching is to drop a like and consider subscribing. And if you're buying accessories, the links for those are also down below. Again, this is Matt from Frunk to Trunk. We will see you in the next video.